Welcome to the Penny Auction Wizards professional training video series. We're looking in the min panel again. In this video, this particular video will focus on the payment settings. There's three icons in this payment setting section. The payment setting gateway icon, which is here. This is your main payment settings options. The cool thing about Penny Auction Wizards software is that it has over 17 payment gateways. We're going to look at these right now. The first is the PayPal setting, PayPal Pro, Authorize.net, Google Checkout, Money Bookers, PayPal Payflow, Payment Asia, CC Avenue, MyGate, Pisagro, SBW, DollPay, Gate2Shop, NMI, AlertPay, which is now Payza, CC Bill, and Pesapal. Now, if you're looking for a custom payment gateway, we do offer that service. We generally charge $200 with a documented API. If your payment gateway does not have a documented API, then it's billed per hour. We can generally charge $200, $300, $400 depending on how difficult it's going to be. So we're going to look at just enabling the PayPal gateway right now. By stock, in the stock installation, everything is enabled. You typically just want to uncheck the boxes and click submit on the ones that you want to enable and the ones you don't want to enable. So in this case, we'll leave test mode enable and click submit. And that's it. So you would just go one by one here and enable or disable the ones that you don't need, or the ones you do need, and input the following payment gateway settings. A side note about PayPal: if you're enabling your PayPal gateway, the PayPal token is no longer needed. So you can simply leave that in there, or leave it blank. It doesn't matter what the item is in there. The data is passed. This data is the only thing that's passed. This data is not. All right. So the next one is the pending orders. Now these are orders or data that people have attempted to purchase, but they did not finish the payment system, or there was no notification back. Now, the reason why we include this feature is sometimes you'll enable a payment gateway, and let's say, for instance, you have Google Checkout enabled. There's an extra step for Google Checkout. You have to specify what the return URL is going to be. If you have Google Checkout and you want to use that, your Penny Auction Wizards rep will assist you with setting it up. But what you'll see here is you'll see the payment gateway call, but the reason why it's in here is because it wasn't completed for some reason. So a lot of times people could just, they might be thinking about buying a bid pack, and they'll end up here to buy bid, and you can process it manually, but for the most part these are just non-completed pending orders that were not completed. But it does come in handy if you're trying to diagnose what if there's a payment issue, what's going on with your gateway. The next is the order history. This will show you all the recent payments that were made in your system, what time it occurred, what the action was, what they paid with, the order type, the username. Again, this is for diagnostics if you're trying to track down a payment that was apparently made in your system and maybe it didn't get posted. For the most part, if the payment gateway is enabled properly, you'll never have to use these, but it does come in handy if you ever do have a dispute with a customer. So this concludes the payment section of the Penny Auction Wizards training videos.